So hello friends, welcome to my channel Paredi. This is kind of the last video of the series. So you just have to fill this form called VorsorageAufwand. I think it's most likely the insurance which you have paid and the parts of from the employer. So I think based on the example which we have seen already in the previous videos for a single person and who has started his or her job and an engineer and then a salary of 48,000 euros, assuming it's standard. So for this, all you need to see or is your Lohnsteuerbescheinigung. Please have it with you. The numbers on the left side, 1, 2, 3, they have also mentioned that in your form so that you can just take it one to one. So number 3 is like the Brutto loan, 4th is Lohnsteuer, that means your tax which you have paid actually, and then Solidarität is something which we have paid, and then in the last video I have also shown you like what it was or how much it was. Then if church tax is Kirchensteuer, it's also mentioned, and then you also have the other important for this like the 16 Steuererklärung, for example, and then and also the numbers 25 to 26, like 21 like Rentenversicherung, how much you have paid, what is the by rules and all. So this is just, you just have to make sure the values which you see on the left side and the right side matches, and that's all. So let's move on. So I just clicked the first one and I'm getting something like this. So here it's asking me please enter whatever is on 23A bar B. So I would suggest you enter whatever it is, like it's for the first person. So this is exactly which you see here. So this is the Rentenversicherung. So I assume based on example it was 4,464 actually. So I'm just entering that amount. So enter this if you're just one person, and if you're like two people like your wife or a wife basically, enter on the second line as well. So if not, just carry on with yours. So next one, the Xyle 5. So don't read, I mean you can read still, but you can just have a look at this number. Okay, number 22B. I just have to go here, look at the form, and berufsständige Vorsorgeeinrichtung. So whatever it is, if it is 0, just enter 0. If you have a value, please have a look at it and then just enter it. So I'm just giving a rough value as an example as 1,000 euros. Yeah, and then the Xyle 6 is something which we have to see what it is. So Betragsdie Rentenversicherung ohne. Okay, so this is also should be available here basically. So you have it already, I guess. So please enter if it is entered for you, but not necessarily everything is filled up. Like this is a standard format which they use for both married and single people, so most of the things will be empty for us. So what interests us is particularly the Xyle 9, or on the left side if you make it a bit bigger you can see it is the row number 9. Yeah, and you can enter like on base of 22A bar B. This value should be entered for you here. So just have a look at it, like scroll down or look at the paper, and then you have like, okay, how much has my employer paid? Never bother, just enter the value whichever you see here as an example. I mean as an example of 1,000 euros. So let's move on to the next page. In this page we are done. So we have already entered the row number 4, row number 5, I guess, and then the row number 9. So this is all required. Let's move. So this page, second page, shows you like if the person is Krankenversichert, that means do you have a health insurance? I think it's a yeah. Like if you're employed you should have health insurance, so it's fine. And coming to the next page, I think which interests us here is basically the row number 12. Like you can also have a look at all the other, if it's 26 is filled for you, if 12 is filled for you, but I mean this is only like if you don't enter anything. So look at this 25 from your Lohnsteuerbescheinigung. And we don't have a value here to show you, but I'm just saying it's like Arbeitnehmersbeitrag zu gesetzliche Krankenversicherung. So if you're like insured by default, so this is the contribution which the employer pays to you. In our case, it's like 3,936 by default, and rest here I think we don't. We do have one, the 14. Yeah. So Arbeitnehmer zum Sozialpflegeversicherung, I think this one is also something which you need to take care. So this is like 26. So this is also entered. So as I showed this one, yeah, Sozialpflegeversicherung, and then you can make it bigger, and then you can enter the value. So it should be something roughly 300 for the example we have, I guess. So we are done with this one. So let's move on to whatever we need rest. I think this is all not necessary for the exam, for the one we have, but if something is filled for you, you can definitely enter that, doesn't hurt. But yeah, so I skipped some of the forms. The form which you need to fill here is number 6 basically, and the rows 37 and 38. So you can check the 24a on your Lohnsteuerbescheinigung and then enter this value. I guess the first column is for the first person, I mean person A, so enter here, not in the other way, because it looks easier or something, and don't make a mistake. So I assume it was 3,000 something, so we can make like 1,800. Please look at the exact value and fill it up. So this is again something like Pflegeversicherung. I think this comes roughly 732 euros. So you can also enter that, and please scroll to see what else is there. Okay, we are done with this page. I think we are almost done, but let's have a look once to see if everything is complete. Yeah, I think we are complete with the form. So I think you could be able to file your tax now happily. Just in case this 8 bother me, I assumed that the person was healthy and then maybe went to the doctor for a normal fever or something. So it shouldn't have the other values. But if you have in your Lohnsteuerbescheinigung like number 27 or 29, and if you see that on the form, so please use it. Otherwise you just have to fill the 7 values which I told you. It should be more than enough in order to file. So we are almost done. So one information which I probably missed is like you have to click this 55 if you're a student or you're doing some kind of internship. So yeah, so we're done. So next you can just check, go to the top once you're done, like Prüfen, and then it will also give you a PDF like how much you can claim or what you're filing, so you can read it again, translate, and then click this button for send so that you can send it to the respective Finanzamt. When it asks you, please give the right Finanzamt, and once you have done, that's it. So you have filed your taxes. Time is like maybe you watched all the 3 videos, some 30 to 40 minutes, and then maybe in a half day time you can finish it off, and then you also save some money that you have to give to a Steuerberater. But anyway, use this as a reference when my example is deviating from you. I guess in some ways it should deviate, so you should also take that into concern. But otherwise, to fill the most frequently or important ones, you can use this as a reference. But yeah, I'm not a Steuerberater myself, so yeah, just use it for information. So all the best, and please subscribe, share it with your friends, give me feedback, and have a nice day. Yeah, thank you.